There we go. Oh, we gotta rotate the device. We'll get all this stuff set up without touching the screen. There we go. There we go. Hey, I am here. Can y'all hear me? Let me see here. Y'all hear me okay? Hello? Hey, Terry, I just sent you a message. Okay, 5x5. Okay. I got some things going on this morning. That old box that the beehives are sitting on, I've got to switch them out. I got to do some weed eating around the bottom of that bee box, get rid of that grass. And hey, Nuffin. Hey, Terry. Good to see y'all. Y'all will probably be the only two in here today. But I'm using Teresa's old phone. And kind of make sure everything is adjusted right. Hey, Camo. Camo, your ears might be burning. I was just talking about you. Anyway, so I'm just trying to get some hours up, guys. So I'm going to be working out here. Y'all going to see how I switch the bee boxes out. I might take a gander and look at the bees real quick and see how they're doing, especially the box on the left. I'll talk to you about the other box I had and lost all my bees. The box that I got from another beekeeper. The box of bees were extremely weak, so those bees didn't make it. So I've kind of combined those two right there. And hey, Lisa B, or is that Lisa? Who is that? LAUB. Sorry about that, Luby. Anyway, so y'all can kind of chat amongst yourselves while I do this. And again, I'm just trying to get my hours built up a little bit, guys. So I figured a random live today would be a good thing. And y'all get to see part of what I'm doing here. So first things first, I'm gonna get my bee suit back on. So I took it off to set up the camera. I don't have a battery on the phone this time, so I don't know how long it's gonna last. I do have a spare battery out here. Just don't have a long enough cord to hook to the phone. If it starts running low, I'll go find a cord and plug it in. Again, I'm just trying to get my hours back up. They're extremely low right now. And I don't want to lose what I worked so hard for. Let me see here. What did it say about a mod? Camo needs to be a mod. All right, let me see. Let me see. Come on. Uh-oh. I did something wrong here. Let me see here. I can't. The way my setup is right now, I can't make her a mod because the stand is in the way. Nothing. So as soon as I get done, Camo will be a mod. She can come in and help out. But anyway, I'll let y'all let it run while I do this stuff here. And if y'all can hear me from talking over there, I might talk and say some things about what I'm seeing. I might bring y'all over there and show y'all. But right now, I got to get rid of that wooden stand on the bottom because it's falling apart. It's full of tree roaches, and I got to get rid of it. So that's what I'm working on right now. Not using any smoke this morning. It's cool outside. Try to set the bees over here out of the way a little bit. Oh, it's hard to work with this suit on. And I hope and pray I don't drop them, because that would not be good. Oh no, I just broke the brick. Dadgummit. I can still use it. Not what I wanted to do. It'll still work though. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute here when I say I broke the brick. Oh, I might have an extra one. Yeah, I think I do. I have an extra brick. It's cracked, but these right here. Well, kind of don't fit like I thought it would, but it will do. I think it'll do. I believe this one here's a lot heavier than that one, but I have to see. Hopefully they don't get too mad. And we shall see. I might set this one off just off to the side, because I don't want it to fall off the boards. Let me see here. Trying to figure out a good place to set it, y'all. I don't think it'll fit on there, but I could try. Oh. Yeah, this one is heavier. Come on now. It fits, but barely. Okay. See all them roaches? They're I'll show them to you. They're big old tree roaches. They call them rotten wood roaches, I guess. They're the ones that fly, like that one just did. And I think they're getting on that platform because it's rotten and falling apart. So I need to get rid of this. They're out looking for their home because I moved it. They'll find it here in a minute. And we're getting so close to the winter. I need to stop disturbing them, but I needed to really get this done just in case we had some bad weather. It's on the verge of falling, so I don't need that. If you have a beehive fall, then everything really messes up. No, they really didn't like that, did they? I got this in the wrong spot. It'll be over here. All the way to this corner. Some of these cinder blocks are real heavy. Some of them are not. Need to get them back in their place before they leave. I hope the camera's doing a good enough picture that y'all can see all the bees flying around. They're not happy with me right now. No, they are not happy one bit. They're looking for their family. And I have disrupted that. So, this is a bottom board I'll use for measurements. Let me get the other 4x4 on there. Okay. So, I think they're going to be happier in this new spot. Without all the bugs bothering them. I think that's a good measurement. I think, because I think that's the same size as the other bottom boards. But we shall see. Now I need to put them back so they can start calming down, especially this side here because it's gone sideways on me. There we go. Now, get the other one. I see a lot of pollinators go into their hive. That's good. That is good. Now we'll get this one back in place. I've got it all out of kilter. Oh. Much better. They'll be happier. Now you can see the bees are really calming down and they're going right back into their home. They know that's where they live. So, that being said, I should have brought the broom out here. I do have a box here that is no longer any good. But I gotta find the lid to it. What did I do with the lid? I might have thrown it away. It was rotten. But this is the box that was given to me with bees in it. It's got all kinds of holes, and the wood is rotten on it. So the bees didn't like that. And the bottom here, now I'll show you the bottom. The bottom, the 2x4s are good, but the wood is starting to rot. So that's not any good. But anyway, now what I'm going to do, look how calm down they've gotten. They're not all swarming around anymore. Y'all still here? Got 4 watching. Okay, good. That's a much better setup. Very sturdy, very strong. It's on 4x4s and cinder blocks. So I'm not going to worry too much with them leaving or falling on that setup. Now what I'm going to do, and I'm going to leave y'all here a little bit. I'm going to put y'all over here so y'all can see the bees a little bit better. Now what I'm going to do, oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Now what I'm going to do is try to get y'all set up. I got to get all my bee supplies, all my bee boxes, all my frames, bring everything over here and put it all together so I can see what all I have left that I need to get. So bear with me. I'll let y'all watch the bees for a couple of minutes. Look how calm they are. They're not all swarming around anymore. I do see a lot of pollen going in there, which is wonderful. I'm happy about that. And I'll try to bring my wagon over here and unload it. But actually, I'll set y'all back over here in the shade so y'all can see everything. This doesn't have a, this is an old cell phone camera. I can't turn it sideways. It's one of those, you just can't do it. Anyway, that's some of my equipment right there with no bees in it. And so for the most part, that hot box to the right is complete other than the frames on the inside. And I think it has frames for it. That's why I've got to go put everything together and see what I have. And that way I can make a note for when springtime comes. I can buy a little bit of stuff at a time. So y'all just bear with me. I'm gonna try to give y'all some kind of scenery to look at other than freaking boxes. Maybe over here. Why is this thing so loose? Anyway, I hate boring lives. And like I said, I'm just trying to get some hours built up. So I'm just gonna let this run while I get all my stuff together, and then I'll put the camera on me while I put it together and show y'all what I got going on. I'm gonna take this bee suit off right now for one, for sure, because it is hot. Woo! And it's a cool day today, but being by this fence, it blocks all the breeze. So that being said, I'll be back. Y'all see me coming back and forth because I got a long way to go to the other end of the acreage to start bringing the stuff back over here so I can set it all up. But as y'all can see, got my beard trimmed and got my hair cut. So I feel better today. And I'm getting stuff done. All right, guys, I'll be back. Y'all just hang tight. Enjoy the conversation with each other, and we'll see what happens. I'm coming. Okay. Anything happened while I was gone? I got 7 thumbs up. Thank y'all very much. Hey, Joe Morgan, if you're still in here. Just trying to get all my stuff together. I know it's kind of a boring live, because I'm not sitting in front of y'all boring y'all even more. But a beehive consists of a bottom board, 2 deep boards, 2 honey supers, a queen excluder, 10, 20, 30, 40 frames and foundation, an inner cover and an outer cover. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get all my stuff that I own over here. Trying to get everything that I own over here so I can, let me see here. So I can put everything together and have my little list of what I have and what I need to finish. Because by this time next year, y'all, I want to have these 4 hives filled. That way I can start sending y'all honey. Local honey. Well, local to me. Might be local to y'all. But I have a lot of pollen coming in right now, which is good. I like seeing that. I'm just time taking a breather. I pulled that heavy wagon over here and I got 1 more to go get. Oh, I know I got some deeps that I have to cut down to make mediums. If you can see the 2 different color boxes here, I got the tan one, the gray one, or it probably looks white on the camera, and then the 2 bottom gray ones, how much bigger those are from the top gray one. So I need 2 medium-sized boxes for every beehive. So right now as it stands, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, but I have some extra deep boxes I can cut down. Like I could take the medium box here and match it up to this box and put it on the table saw and cut it to match this. Because I got some boxes that I got from another beekeeper that are in really bad shape. But if I cut them in half, they might work. I'll have to check and see. But as it is right now, I'm gonna be making a long list. And I might not get it all within the next year. It might take me the year after that. So that's what I'm working on right now. We'll see what I have. So bear with me. Let me go get that other wagon and I'll start sorting through everything. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to bring the wagon is so full. I don't think I'm gonna be able to bring it over here with everything in it. I think I'm gonna have to carry some of the stuff over here first, and then bring the wagon. So let me work on that. I'll be right back. Terry, if anybody comes in there, if you've got time, if you're not working with your other half, kind of let them know what I'm doing so they don't take off and think that it's just a stupid live of empty beehives. I'll be right back. I lost some very important merchandise on the way over here with that wagon. I just seen it, so I'm picking it up, bringing it over here. Okay. And I need to paint all my stuff. Okay. I think I got everything over here. I think. So, let me go look under the carport one more time, just for shits and giggles. did have something over there. I had some more frames. Another medium box that I have to doctor on before I can use. But let me see what y'all are saying, and I'll kind of catch y'all up on what I'm doing. Oh, let's see here. Check the battery too. If you have people in North Carolina or South Carolina sing Oi, I'll share Ryan's link. Oh, you can share any link you want to, Terry. I'm taking me a little break. You can see all the stuff I brought over here. Got my favorite drink, a Topo Chico carbonated water. Let me check my battery right quick. Might need to be plugging this thing in. All right, 7 thumbs up. Thank y'all guys. So as I said earlier, I'm going to put everything together that I have to make 4 hives, and what I don't have I will make a list, and what I have extra I will give away to another beekeeper that is trying to get started. That's kind of one of the reasons I'm doing this too. I might not have anything to give him, but I'm hoping I do. How about I take a break and visit with y'all for a minute? Move my jacket and stuff out of this chair. I can have a sit down and visit. Give me 1 second. Chair's full of crap. Unfortunately, it's bee stuff. Unfortunately, or however you want to look at it. We only have a little seat. Oh. Let's see here. I see somebody talking. I got the sunlight's kind of making it hard for me to see what they're saying. Hold on 1 second. Get y'all down in the shade. Joe Morgan. I think Scrappy Cat might be over there. I don't know. I got to find out. Anyway, I'm taking a break. It's not hot today. I just figured I would kind of sit down and enjoy it. Nice and cool out. And drink my Topo Chico mineral water. And then get over there and get at it. I think what I need to do first is take all those boxes apart that I have stacked up right there, so I have a place to put all my frames in. I have a lot of frames, but I don't have a lot of foundation. I think I have 10 or 20 frames that are brand new in Teresa's she shed, and I think I have 20 foundations in there that are new. I'm not going to bring all that stuff out here, but I will put it on my list of things to do. I can't see the chat because this is an old cell phone, so I had to turn it the other way. So I'll look. Oh, you know what? I got my cell phone here. I can check out the chats on it. What I'm thinking. Give me 1 second. Let me log in. Let me log in. Beach lost her wrench. Terry, I just sent you a message. Let me see here. Oh, look, I'm live right now. My big old fat gut sticking out. Let's see what we got going on. I don't see Beach Lady in here. And now I can make, hey Joe Morgan, if you're still here, you want to be a moderator? I'll trust you. Yep, sitting in the shade. Drinking my Topo Chico. I think Beach Lady lives over there, Terry. North Carolina or South Carolina. So does Frogfoot Holler. Let me see here. Camo and bows. Moderator. Well, there's 4 people in the chat. Me and Terry. I don't know who the other 2 are. I have a feeling that one of them might be a spy. Buddy's over there looking at something outside the gate. I'm trying to see what he's looking at. Terry, you still here? Oh, Beach Lady's making a video right now. Okay, Joe. Mr. Joe Morgan is now a moderator. I like Joe. He's always in there supporting Jay when we're in there. There's Buddy. You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Buddy likes to eat the bees. Go over there, Terry, if you would please, or Joe. The Beach Lady just made a video. I guess she's in the middle of that hurricane. Post her a video over here for people to see. That movie is the funniest movie ever. If you can dodge a rich, you can dodge a ball. Now I'm probably gonna watch that movie this evening. And actually, it's called Dodgeball, but it's funny. What was his name? Callahan, Cahuta. Yeah, I can't remember that guy's name. Callahan, Kahulahan, throwing wrenches at people. That was funny. If you can dodge a car, you can dodge a ball. I'm okay. Joe, women don't hardly find the same humor in movies as guys do. I thought Dumb and Dumber was the funniest thing in the world, and all the females I've talked to about it say, "Y'all need to see this movie." They watch it and they tell me that's the stupidest movie I've ever watched. So I've come to find out that the guy humor and girl humor ain't exactly the same as it is. I was just over by my truck here, and I have a battery backup for this phone. The exact same battery that I used on this phone when I did the chickens for 12 hours. And this phone was at 73% when I started this live, and I can't see what the battery life is now. So I mowed the grass. I need to do something with that garden. This garden's getting out of here. The watermelon garden. I'll be glad to see it go. It's taking up a lot of room, but I'm ready to see that one go. Get it all cleaned up and get the corn crop garden with the weeds as tall as I am in it taken out. It's hard to, man, weeds just take over everything. Joe Morgan, your dad's been throwing stuff at you for years. What are you groaning for, Terry? I don't think Terry likes those movies either. Maybe, I don't know if she's seen Dodgeball yet or not, but I think I talked to her one time about the Dumb and Dumber. And I'm an '80s child, so I really enjoyed Napoleon Dynamite. That was a movie I really enjoyed because it kind of brought you back to the '80s lifestyle. But a lot of the women that I have talked to over the years, being my daughters, my wife, and they don't really care for Napoleon Dynamite too much either. So it's not really a comedy. I guess it could be a comedy a little bit, but the ones I find that are the stupidest, funniest stuff in the world, people just don't care for, and uh, I just laugh. It's extremely funny to me. But Buddy's over there. We had a raccoon the other night, and we took care of the raccoon, and then Buddy found the remains of the raccoon and kind of went crazy. Now he's searching the whole yard for that raccoon that is no longer here. And every time he comes out, he goes straight over to that. See, I had a swarm trap, which is a trap to catch bees in this corner over here, and I think that's where the raccoons were getting in because I also had a bee feeder over there, and I came out yesterday to check it. The swarm trap was knocked down and broken, and the bee feeder was also knocked down, but it was dark when I checked on it, so I didn't check to see if the bee feeder was broken. Remember that those bee feeders that I found that were somebody threw away? It kind of looked like a honeycomb, and I made a video about it on what it was. It looked really old. I had two of them. Well, that's one of the ones I put over here, and the bees love eating out of it with sugar water. I think I'm feeding more of the bees that are uh, I'm looking for the right word. That don't live here. The they call them something. Anyway, I think that's what I'm feeding. Because I sat there and watched them for a long time, and when they would get the sugar water, they would fly away from me. And I wasn't that close to them. I was just watching their flight pattern. They weren't flying back to the bee boxes that I have over here. And I have currently stopped feeding my bees because our goldenrod is in bloom right now. And I want my bees to bring in as much pollen and nectar as they can from the wild, but I also want them to survive the winter. So they have some pretty good weight to them, but not enough. It's supposed to have about 80 pounds of honey stored to survive the winter, and they don't. Definitely don't have that. They probably have 50 pounds, maybe 60 pounds stored in the bottom box, and so. Uh, Terry, what was that saint that watches over the bees? There was two saints that watches over the Saint Valentine, and so I might have to ask them to help me get through the winter with these what little bit of bees I have. I find it funny and actually fascinating because as y'all are, I was never really interested in anything to do with bees. And when I say y'all, I mean my YouTube community. Because I'll do a YouTube video of walking through the grocery store and get 10,000 hits on it, and I'll do something that's very interesting to me, like make video in the bees, and I might get 20 people to watch it, and really doesn't bother me none because I'm doing it for me anyway, and for the other beekeepers that are interested in bees. But if y'all just knew the importance, and some of y'all do know the importance of bees and how fascinating they are, and that bees recognize people. I learned that in one of my classes. If I wasn't moving the boxes around or disturbing the bees, I probably would have done all this without my bee suit on. I have yet to get stung by any of my bees. I come in here all the time to change their feeder out in the mornings before I go to work, or I'll be in some shorts or a t-shirt and I come out here and look in on them and see how they're doing. But other than that, I leave them alone. But I think that they recognize me. I had one land on my shirt the other day from this bee box, and it wrote on the corner of my shirt here, all over the yard. I don't know if I had something sweet on my shirt or on my shoulder, but man, she just rode all over the place with me. I was going to give her a name. And then she eventually flew off and I guess came back home. They're doing a flight pattern now called the figure 8. I have a lot of bee pollinators coming into the hive right now, but when you see a beehive and the bees just look all sporadically like flying in circles and in a figure 8, those are brand new bees that just got hatched and got their wings, and they're testing their flight pattern, or testing up their flight. So a lot of my bee pages that I'm on, these beekeepers will see that and they'll make a video of it, and they're so worried their bees are going to swarm, and really, they want to know what they can do. And a lot of people have advice, and some of it's good advice, some of it's bad advice, but really there's nothing you can do. If your bees swarm, they swarm. That's what they've done for millions of years. They'll something will be in that beehive box they don't like, or they don't have enough room, or they have too much room, and the queen's getting old and doesn't want to lay like she used to, and they will really just up and go, find a new place, make a new queen, start a new house, start a new family, just like us. When we get, our families start growing and we outgrow our houses, we move out, we swarm, and go find a new place to live. Or if your queen dies and, they're all used to that queen, they want to go make a new queen somewhere else, and I guess not have the memories of the old place. I don't know what they're thinking. I do feel like they're extremely smart to be able to fly 5 miles away and fly 5 miles back and go right back into their house. And for them to recognize people, they used to attack Buddy when he come over here, but they don't mess with him at all anymore. He can go lay down in front of them and they don't even bother him. Buddy being my German Shepherd, which is he's around here somewhere. Anyway, I'm learning as I go. I'm learning some good stuff. I'm learning some bad stuff. I'm doing some things I shouldn't do or have in the past, and I'm trying to avoid, doing the wrong things. Yeah, Joe, they are. They're pretty smart. And Joe and Terry, I appreciate y'all staying in here with me. I'm just trying to get some hours up. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing okay. But I'm taking as many classes as I can take. We have another class this Tuesday. The first Tuesday of every month. I need to call the bee supply place to remind them to get that out there. I'll do that when I get done here. So hey, y'all make sure y'all make that post on the class. You know what? Let me do that right now. So let's get the answer. I'll put them on speaker so y'all can hear them. Well, I missed a call. John Masuri. Let me send him a message. Okay. Now, I got y'all with me. Let's call the bee place and I'll put them on speaker so y'all can hear. We should do prank calls. I should do a video of prank calls. Prank calling people. I see so that's another thing that guys think is funny. Prank calls when we were kids, and another one I seen on Facebook. I think I posted it. It was this guy's going around. It might be a guy or girl. It doesn't say who it is, but they're putting little cards on people's windshields that says sorry about the damages. My insurance will contact your insurance, and you go park and you watch it and see what they do. They're walking around their car looking for the damages. And a lot of times they won't answer their phone.
You have reached Texas Bee Supply. For hours and locations, press 1 or a Blue Ridge.
See if y'all can hear them.
Please hold while I try to connect you. Texas Bee Supply, this is Cookie.
Hey, Cookie, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
First off, I want to let y'all know you're on a live feed on YouTube Live. Are you okay with that?
I guess so, sure.
Okay. This is Les Abner with Lone Star Pioneering.
Yes, sir.
You work for the county. You used to work for Robbie and all of them. We talked.
Yes, sir. Yes, I remember.
Okay, good. Hey, I don't know. I'm just calling to give you all a reminder. This Tuesday is y'all's little meeting, and I know last time they forgot to put the reminder out for everybody until the day of. So I figured I'd let y'all know, hey, don't forget to put the reminder out. I'll share it all over my communities to maybe get some more people in there.
Yes, sir. I will let Paul know that.
Okay.
So he can make sure he's caught back up on that. Yes, sir.
All righty. Well, I'm on. Huh?
Sir.
I
Sir,
said
go ahead.
I'm doing my live right now. What I'm doing is putting all my bee supplies together to find out what all I have and what all I need, and I'm gonna make a list. And y'all are probably gonna be seeing me quite a bit here, because I know I ain't gonna be able to afford to buy it all at once, but I can come in and buy a little bit at a time.
Yes, sir. You're right.
Y'all need to start a layaway.
Hopefully we should have the supplies.
I know, right?
Yes, sir. We try to keep everything stocked up as needed. Yes.
Well, I appreciate it, and thanks for letting me do you on my live feed.
Yes, sir. And I will let Paul know to make sure he updates everything. And yeah, thank you for reminding us too.
Yes, ma'am.
And I will let him know in just a few minutes as we speak. Okay?
All righty, thanks.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Bye. So that was Texas Bee Supply. To remind them about their thing. Tell my daughter I'm live. Let's see here. Anyway, let me go back to YouTube so I can see y'all's chats. Nope. Oh, there it is. There we go. Hey, Wanda. How are you doing? Wanda Hessen's in here. Rock Butcher's in here. Camo and Bows. Look, Camo, you are blue now. I went and did it from my other phone out of my bee suit. And we got 8 people in here. Anyway, so let me kind of fill y'all in on what I'm doing right now. I usually don't do random lives like this, but I am haven't done a live in what, a couple of months, over a month now. And I usually do my lives every Saturday night to do channel shout outs and whatnot. And I used to do my weird food combinations, which I kind of had to end that. But I need to build some hours up. So I figured I would just come on here and just do a crazy snap up, pop up, whatever y'all want to call it, live, and work with my bees. And at the beginning of this video, I replaced 2 beehives that was on a rotting stand. And oh, back again. Okay. A rotting stand that was full of we call them wood roaches. They're real big. I showed one in the beginning of the video. They're like cockroaches, but they're big and they fly. I don't know if they bite or sting or anything, but they're very annoying. And I don't know if they hurt the bees or not, but I found them in my beehives. So I replaced that old piece of crap wood with a new stand using 4x4 treated 4x4 lumber and cinder blocks. Very sturdy. I don't have to worry about it falling over. And now what I'm doing is, my goal is by this time next year is to have 4 full functioning hives. As it stands right now, I have 2 half functioning hives, meaning that there were bees that we got from doing cutouts and stuff like that. And so I don't know that they're going to live through the winter. They generally have to have 2 boxes to make it through the winter. One box that they put their babies in, and one box that they put their food in. The 2 boxes that I have, single boxes that I have babies and food in them, and I'm feeding them. Well, I stopped feeding them, and I'll tell you why here in just a second. To try to get them to make it through the winter. Now, I've watched some videos where, apiaries, and if you don't know what an apiary is, it's a very large a beekeeper with a whole lot of bee boxes, and they put them all together in an area, and it's called an apiary. I don't know how many bee boxes you have to call yourself an apiary. I have 4, and that's what I'm going to stick with. My dad has 4, and that's what he's stuck with. But he's got a nice setup, and a lot nicer than mine. And so what I'm doing is I went and got everything I have. I got all my frames, my boxes, and everything, and I'm going to try to see if I have enough supplies here. And I'm going to paint my boxes today too. I'm going to try to. I've got a big list of stuff that I need to get done today, and probably tomorrow morning. But I'm put all my boxes together and all my frames together, and then I'm going to make a list of everything that I need. And by putting everything together, and try to get them painted, try to get everything painted. And does anybody in here know what a Kilroy is? I know all my military people knows what a Kilroy is. It's something from the 50s and 60s, and I remembered what it was, but I couldn't remember what the name of it was until Terry told me about it. Terry knows what it is. So I want to put some Kilroys on my boxes, and I think that would be funny. If you don't know what a Kilroy is, type in Kilroy on Google, and you'll see it, and you'll go, "Oh man, that's called a Kilroy." I guess back in the 40s or 50s and 60s, a lot of military people, or not just military people, but everybody was putting this little design on walls everywhere, and said Kilroy was here. So I'm going to do that with some of my bee boxes with some permanent markers that I have. I think that's going to be funny. It's Terry's idea, but I'll put Terry's Kilroy was here. Terry, when I say Terry, I mean in Terry Maddox, yeah, see, Terry's got it. Cindy Farmer's here. How you doing, Cindy? Anyway, so just kind of decorate up the boxes. Also, when you start bees, you kind of want to have different color, or you don't have to have different colored boxes, but possibly different kind of markings on each box in the front where they go in and out, because bees recognize their home and where they go in and out of. And if you disrupt that, if you make a new box and or make them all the same color, a lot of times the bees will go back into somebody else's home, and then there'll be a big fight, and somebody's going to lose their life. So we don't want that, especially with the small amount of bees that I have now as it is. So I'm trying to desperately make it through the winter. My goal is in the spring. I already put an order in with Texas Bee Supply for. Well, I haven't put the order in yet. It's in my basket, my checkout basket, for bees in May, January, February, March, April, or May. I can't remember what date I picked for some bees, and I can only afford to buy one order at a time. I would love to be able to buy two, but they're almost $300 each. But you get you get 5 frames of bees, and you put them in a box in the springtime, and hopefully by summertime or throughout the summer they have built up their box enough just to make it through the winter. You probably won't collect honey your first year, and I've heard some people hadn't collected honey their second year, trying to build up their bees to make it. And their whole goal is to make it through the winters, or the girth seasons of summer where there's no flowers in the heat of the summer, and in the coldness of the winter there's no flowers, no pollen, no nectar. And the biggest part of bee survival is making it through the winter. They can do the summer, but the winter they get too cold and die. And it's not the cold that kills them, because they can keep themselves warm. It's the moisture that will get inside the box, and the moisture is what kills the bees in the wintertime. So y'all all know that if anybody's ever been down here in Texas, the humidity down here, and I know y'all have humidity where y'all live, but the humidity is what gets them. So anyway, Terry, what was I talking about? Let me see here. I was talking about something before I got distracted. Squirrel. So anyway, I was talking about my weird pop-up live today. I haven't done any lives in a pretty good long while. And I started this one at 10 o'clock this morning, and it will probably go till 10 o'clock tonight. A good 12-hour live of people popping in and out and get my hours built back up. And y'all might see me working in the garden. Y'all might see me working in the yard. But I'm going to try to stay with y'all. I don't have any intentions of leaving today. I don't know that I can pick up Wi-Fi in the she shed. And if I can, I would love to take y'all in there with me to melt some wax down from the honeycomb I got from that tree last weekend. And show y'all the process of that. How you melt it down, clean it, filter it, and have block wax. And a lot of beekeepers will use their wax to make lip balms and candles and stuff like that. Have not. The rooster hears me talking and he wants to interrupt. It's usually Brandon. I have not gotten to that stage in my life where I can. Kilroy, thank you, Terry. Have not gotten to that stage in my life where I can spare my wax enough to make candles and send to people. He doesn't crow early in the mornings. He crows in the middle afternoon. He's a lazy rooster. So today I'm putting all my bee boxes together, all the spare parts that I have together, find out what I have, what I need, and make a list. And anything I have left over, I'm going to give to another beekeeper that's just now trying to get started. And he's just like I was, scratching and scrounging for anything he can get, because this stuff is expensive. Beekeeping is an expensive hobby. Me and Teresa walked into the bee supply one day, and you got to watch when you go to a place. If you don't know what you need, I would highly suggest, if you ever want to get into beekeeping, do as much studying and research as you can on YouTube and Google and everything you can for probably a month before you buy your first anything. And because I did not, and I walked into the bee supply place and I said, I want a beehive, I said I don't want the bees right now. I just want to put all the hive together. And they sold me so much stuff that I don't need. I will need it eventually, but some of the stuff they sold me, they said I needed, and I don't need it and won't need it until the bees are starting to make honey. And that was a mess up on my part. Of course, they they say they don't work on commission, but anyway, they made some good money off of me that day, probably close to $1,000, and that was only for one hive. No, it was a hive and extra stuff that I didn't need. So anyway, like I said, I will need it eventually, but I didn't need to buy it then. I didn't know that. Oh, we were talking about the Kilroy. I'm gonna put on some of these hives and try to get them painted. I'd love to paint them all the same color and use my marker and put little targets on them and little Kilroys on them. And if you don't know what a Kilroy is, Google it. Kilroy was here. Oh, my ear is itching. I don't have dirty ears. My ears are clean, but see, it's clean. It just itches. Anyway, so guys, I sit here in the shade on my break, and the shade is getting longer, so I'm appreciating that. But it's not going to be over there where I'm at in the sun. So I'm going to go over here and break down my boxes that I already have stacked up. I won't see the chat while I'm over there. I'll periodically come over here and check it out. But as I'm putting this stuff together, I'll be talking to y'all and telling y'all what I'm doing. Acorn fell and hit that bucket over there. That's what that noise was. So let me turn y'all around and raise y'all back up where y'all was at. Y'all kind of. I wish this was a newer style camera. I could have a more wide angle lens. I can get the beehive. There's my beehive right there, and I'll be working over here. So, and I can't turn this phone sideways. It won't let me do it. I'll raise y'all up some. If y'all haven't had the chance, please go check out Terry Maddox's video she just posted. We sent her a mail call for her birthday, and she got a good kick out of it. And subscribe to her channel too. We're trying to get her channel to grow. She's been doing this a while, and she started doing YouTube videos because we don't get any snow down here. And she was telling me how much snow she got over there, and I was telling her, "Oh, go video it for me. Go make me a snowman. Go throw snowballs. Go make snow angels." And it's like 20 degrees below zero, and I'm asking her to do all that stuff, not thinking, it's awfully cold over there. So what I'll do is I'll break these two hives down and add all my frames to them that I have, so I'll know what I have as far as frames. But the two hives that I showed y'all a second ago need to look like this for the most part. I've got to separate some of this stuff. I might bring the paint over here and do some painting, get everything all painted up and ready to withstand the winter that we're going to have. And I don't know if we're going to have a strong winter or a mild winter or what, but it feels really good out here right now. It was in the 50s this morning. I think it's in the 60s now, so it's very comfortable, very nice outside. Anyway, break these down, see what I have and what I need. I'm kind of crippled up this morning. Now this is the outer cover. This is the outer cover. Every beehive has an outer cover. Most every beehive has an inner cover. Unless they're the other kind of boxes that uses the weird kind of lids, which I brought one out here to show y'all. My goal right now is to get these 2 hives ready to go. That means everything is where it needs to be. This is a deep box that don't need to be over here, so I'll put it over here. I need 2 more deep boxes for these 2 hives. So let me find another deep box. Put that one over there. And these boxes are stuck together because I painted them. Let me see here. Okay, I have frames in these 2 and foundation. So this one needs a bottom. I'm gonna work my way up. This one needs a bottom. And it needs 2 mediums. So I will put these 2 mediums on it with frames. And I don't have to put all the frames in here because I have a bunch that are brand new inside of the she shed that I'm not going to bring out. When I say frames, this is a frame. This is a frame and foundation ready for bees. Foundation fell out of this one. And that happens, no big deal. I need to get them out of the sunlight because I can see the sun is starting to melt the wax on them. This is a frame that I pulled out one of my hives that kind of failed on me. And I'll show you. It has some comb on it. And really, to be honest with you, I should take that comb off. It's very soft and very brittle. But I'm going to leave it because I believe that the bees can utilize that. It's got wax in it. Of course, all these are coated in wax. It's kind of making my fingers sticky here. And I might utilize this to make my swarm traps, because when you're making swarm traps, the bees like it to have comb on it. So make sure everything is like it's supposed to be. And I understand if y'all need to go. It's kind of a boring video. I have a lot of frames that don't have any foundation in them, so that's some stuff I'll have to buy. I'll put all that down to the side. Some of the frames are in bad shape too. And I have some frames that don't have any wax on them at all. So I need to mark these that don't have wax. Let me go get my pen. I'll be right back so I can mark the frames that don't have wax. Give me 1 second, guys. I might as well go ahead and get the magic marker where I can do the Kilroys. I figured while I was over there, I might as well go ahead and get the uh, cord and plug y'all in. I don't know if this cord works or not, but I'm gonna try. Let's see if it works. Some of my cords are no good. Some of them are. Dadgummit the sun. I can't tell if it's working or not. We shall see. Oh, we'll go till the battery goes dead. Ah, it's gonna eat at me until I get over here and check it. Oh, let's see here. I do have a good cord over here. I just can't get the phone close enough to the wall for it to get on there. So let me see here if this thing is charging. Ah, look, y'all in the shade. Are we charging? No, we're not. Oh, there we are. We're charging there. So, what I need to do is put y'all behind the wire like that. Yeah, it's charging like that. So, let me put y'all up here like this. And hopefully I don't hit the screen and shut my live off. Okay. Kilroy was here. I got my marker. I think the battery is charging. Let's see here. Yeah, it's working. It's on. If I can just get y'all back into focus where I was at. I think that's it. Let me check my other phone. Move y'all a little bit. Not too much. Let's try that. Yeah. It's gonna be as good as it's gonna get right there, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. Oh no, I did something here. Hey, I'm hiding everybody. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I see what's going on. Dadgummit. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm messing up here. Hold on. I done timed out my moderator. Now I gotta figure out how to fix it before I go back over there. Dadgummit. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, Joe, Terry. Let me try to fix it right quick. Joe, if you can help. It's not letting me click on Terry's name. Holy crap, I timed out everybody. See if you can click on their names and bring them back. It's not letting me do it. 300 minutes? It says Terry Maddox was hidden by Joe Morgan. We're not trying to hide him, Joe. Let me see what I did wrong here. Oh no, I really screwed up. Hope you do too, Wanda. I've really screwed up here. I hid Cindy Farmer. Oh man, how do I fix that? I need to call Terry right quick.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I'm a bad girl.
Golly, can you hear me talking?
Yeah, I can hear you. Everything's fine. You just won't let me comment.
I don't know how to fix it. I clicked on your name and it won't do anything.
Well, it's probably, I'm going to have to wait the time out, which is fine. It's no big deal. I know that it's like, the thing.
Well, what happened was I put the cord. I put the cord wasn't charging, so I bent it up behind the phone, which it was touching the screen. And as I was moving everything around, it was timing everybody out.
Uh-huh.
You see how many people it timed out?
Looks like just me. Joe's still able to talk. Wanda's talking. Neil is talking.
It's Camo and Bose is hidden. You're hitting.
Joe's telling me that he unhid the people I did, but I'm in it like an hour, and I'm not doing it. I didn't do it. So Joe says that everybody's like in a timeout for like an hour. It's not me.
It's longer than an hour. It's 300 minutes.
It's got here that he just put in, tell Terry I unhid the people you did, but they're like an hour timed out.
Oh no.
I'm watching my little circle here. Hopefully my little circle will let me post here in a couple seconds. Looks like it's gonna get full. Man, this is funny as hell.
No, it's not.
It is. Come on, look at this from the point of view, huh?
Oh, this is
It's
horrible.
hilarious. I know. You're mortified. You're embarrassed. It's
I-
okay. You
I-
might have to just restart your live. That's all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people I hid their messages. It says view deleted message.
Well, view it.
Let me see. Well, it's the message where we were talking earlier.
Right. Well, my circle looks like it got complete. Let's see if I can post. No, not yet.
All right, I'm going to shut the live down and restart it.
Tell them that you're going to do that in there because I can't.
If they can hear me, hopefully because I'm talking right here next to the camera. Hopefully everybody can hear me.
Okay.
I'm going to shut it down and go back and start all over again. This is crazy.
Yep, fun times.
All right, I'll be back.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I timed everybody out. I shut everybody down. I'm not mad at nobody. It's a stupid mistake on my part. So I'm going to shut this live down and start another one and see if I can fix it all. All right, guys. We'll be back.